I'm Chris Thomas, and this is Master Class. A minute and look at the chambered arm, right? Let me start by reminding you, you heard this before, but it's the old riddle. Why do karate people punch from their hip? Because, you know, like you'd go into a ring and go, yeah, never. Yeah, you cover, right? So why do you punch from the hip? Because that's where your hand is. It's a riddle. The right, it exposes the problem. We had been asking the wrong question. The right question is, why is your hand at your hip? Because you got something. So we're going to do a technique now to help you get the idea of I got something. Dave. So we're going to do a movement which is common. We find it in a lot of different styles and variations. But sometimes American martial artists do this. What are you doing? I'm doing knife hand side block, right? Okay. And they do this like really awkward circle thing. It's actually out and back. It's not this way. It's out and back. And it's sometimes called, it has different names. It's occasionally called wa-uke, because some people would do this, like this big motion. Some styles just do a small motion. But it's out and back. So here's going to be the technique. He's going to throw a punch through my head, right? With full intent, but not fast, so that you can see this. Thank you. So obviously I don't want to get hit. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move out of the way. And I'm going to move it out of the way. So if I have to move out of the way, if all I do is me move out of the way, I have to go that far. Or if I move him out of the way, I got to go that far. If I do half and half, it's easier, right? And then I'm also going to bring this hand up this way. See how this deflects and allows me to hit him? And this is really important. Please pay attention to this, because people go like this, because we're going to go over the arm, and they reach. You do not reach. You go after the head and let your arm slide over. And you can actually just relax, and then your arm's like this, okay? Matt, you are huge and tall. Let me use you. Right? Boom. Do you see I'm not trying to go over. I'm not reaching. I'm reaching for his face. My elbow will clear his arm by itself, and then I can just do this. Now if I do this, and then I sink and twist and rotate, and then I got to go potty, I'm doing Tai Chi Chuan. That's Tai Chi Chuan, right? That's the very beginning of motions of Tai Chi Chuan, right? I'm just doing Tai Chi. But if I'm doing from a karate-based perspective, then when I do this, I'm going to pull this way. Now I want you to see a couple elements here. Notice my hand is under, but not wrapping. Do you see I'm not wrapping, right? I've come under, but I'm not wrapping. This is critical, because if I'm wrapping, then we're both stuck. If I want my hand out, I have to come like this. But if I'm here, I don't have to go anywhere with it. But this is really important. I've got this squeezed tight. You take your hand back. Okay? Do you see how hard that was for him to get his hand back? Now, this is where it gets really fun. Now watch this. Do you see, I'm not giving him his hand back, right? Could you see that? Yeah, I was doing spleen 21. Yeah, spleen 21's right here, right? So I lock in, boom, right? Bam, 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 and I'm not giving his hand back. I'm not giving his hand. So I'm actually still controlling his arm and hitting him at the same time. And that's why your hand is at your hip. Thanks for watching. Now go train.